Hello everyone, I'm Crumbs. Welcome back to This War of Mine. We are playing a Walking Dead scenario. Something happened with the recording of this one because there seemed to be an update of my recording software and the audio wasn't recorded. So I will do this as a commentary instead. So this episode will be a little special. Rick was at the supermarket in the last episode and we had to kill 3 soldiers, but we brought back a lot of good stuff. Unfortunately, he is depressed. Those people are dead now, but there was no other way. So we need to get him into a better mood. Daryl is wounded, sad and tired. We're gonna use the canned food and eat that, because if we get raided, they can't steal the food on the stove. So we're gonna try and treat the people that we have. Rick has surely gone through a lot for us. So we treat the wounds, we eat some medicine, and then one of our people, I think Carol here, needs to have a little chat with Rick and see if she can get him into a better mood. Unfortunately, as you can see, there are no images, no profile images. So when I try to reload this scenario, it comes without images. It's the 3 kind of main characters from the Walking Dead TV series that we are playing as. I'm sending Rick to bed so you can sleep it off and hopefully get a little better. And then we're gonna send you out tonight again. So now everyone has had their food and we're heading downstairs in the basement and see if we can do some upgrades and build some stuff. Unfortunately, we are very low on parts, so we can only build a water filter. But we have enough firewood, so it's time to build a burner soon as well. Here I'm taking a look to see if the trader will come, but it looks empty today, so no event triggered. So we will just add the water filter and collect rainwater. They are recovering, the injured ones. And when this is done, I think it's time to end the day and head out. So here I'm first planned to go back to the supermarket, but then I remembered that the sniper Junction has a father and a son there, and if we can help him, hopefully that will help us treat the depression as Rick has now. So I'm deciding to go there instead. Carol will guard and Daryl will sleep. And we don't really need to bring anything here. I remember that there is a barred gate there. I don't remember here if it was 1 or 2, but I brought 1 saw blade, the one we had. So this recording now, it's a little bit strange since we can't hear the sniper. I will use this as our main stash. I will leave most of things here. And then when I went up here, I heard a shot immediately. So I'll just run and take cover behind that. And then there was another shot. And then I met this dad who's wounded by the sniper. And we need to open the door in the basement for him so he can get back to his kid. So I'm running in between sniper shots here. And we get inside. And then I notice that this door is locked, but that's actually his apartment, so he will open that door for us soon. So I'm collecting some things here that I will bring back, and then we'll have a new secondary stash at the statue. But let's open this one. The father will hear it and he can safely return to his son. So let's collect some more things and we bring it up to the statue. You know how grateful I am? Come with me. I will try to repay you somehow. And that's what we're gonna do. So we unload everything except for the saw blade. And then while we wait for him, we look through the basement. And then up here in his bathroom, I think it is, we find some pills and bandages. And then we just grab what we can here. Yeah, I clicked one floor up, and that means he tried to take the shorter way, but the door was locked. There is a box beneath the bed. Take as much as you need. So you can see that it pops up here, and there are 5 jewelry. And I'm thinking first, like, yeah, I'll be nice. I leave it. So we took 4 and left 1, and then we're heading upstairs. So let's head down, and we run all the way, and we're gonna drop it off. Clock is still not that much. So I'm just trying to grab as much as possible here. And the sun goes up at 5, so we need to leave the map or run to the exit before 5 a.m. Didn't really find any very good stuff, but some that will come in handy and some that we can use to trade as well. We got some good things there. Let's head back, and then we gonna drop it off and decide what to bring with us. The sniper is still shooting, so we need to be careful when we head back. And I decided what to bring. Well, the most valuable things. We have food, so I left that. And then I took some wood to finish this off. And then I head for the exit after the shot rang out. So I say that's a good haul. We brought home a lot of stuff and we didn't get injured. Here, your meds. I hope they are worth it. The night was calm. And he's not depressed anymore. He is only sad. That man wouldn't have made it without my help. So he's getting a little bit happier. We just don't want to send him to do some killing anytime soon. And then we send you guys to bed that are tired. I'm so glad Rick helped that man. So it's day 8. It's an even number, so we only eat on uneven days. So we had food on the 7th and we will eat again on the 9th. Now we'll see. We have material to build something, and I finally decide to I think I build a simple heater, and I place it next to the rainwater collector. I'm bleeding just a little, but since they are slightly wounded and slightly sick, we won't use any meds on them. They will hopefully sleep it off. I'm looking around what else to do, and we can build an alarm system for the door if we can upgrade the workshop. And as you can see, we need a lot of materials for that. So I decided to make another saw blade for Sniper Junction so we can get into the last floor. We have a lot of good things to trade with, and we also have an automatic and a pistol so we can defend. And it still looks empty, no trader. And then I see what we need to upgrade this, and we need some more components. So we need to upgrade the workshop before we can upgrade the heater into an improved heater. Nothing much we can do. Let's listen to the radio, but then Mr. Trader arrives. So Carol, she's strong-willed. I'm not sure if she will get better prices, but since she is sick and wounded, we will let her sleep, and Daryl will do the trade instead. So much, I'm just going for components here. And then use as little as possible so we can make the best deal. Then we go again and we go for the cog wheels, the weapon parts, and some wood. And luckily, we have some jewelry. I decided to go for the water and the water filters. I think, yeah, even the books. And firewood. But then I thought maybe it wasn't worth it, so I start removing a little bit until we can afford it. I was planning on maybe trade the bullets, but no. I just have one last look and I decided not to do any more trade. So I send you away. And then I see if we can use the materials we traded. But we're still missing 4 wood. We have an axe, but that is at the supermarket and it's almost broken. So I decided to make a new axe. Because we're gonna need it later and bring it with us. Maybe to do some stealth kills or cut down furniture so we can use it for wood. So I'm gonna activate the water filter again. And I'm preparing to do a lot of water now before the winter, because when it freezes we can't use it. Then we have to melt snow. So we end the day. And we're gonna send out Rick again. And we let Carol sleep and Daryl guard. And we head back to the Sniper Junction to open up the last floor. So when I came over here, it took forever. So I think I waited, almost 40 minutes until he started shooting so I could move. So I lost a little bit of time there. But then I just ran and this is barred from the other side. So I head in here and climbed up so we could open up that one. First we cut through this. Then I think we found some really good stuff here. We found a rifle and guitar parts. And the guitar parts is good for boosting the morale back home in our base. So let's open that one, and then I'm gonna do a lot of running here, bring all the stuff back to our secondary stash. We have 5 hours left, and he was actually firing right when I was gonna climb down, and then it goes so much faster to run. On the street, unfortunately, you could be hit there, but I was lucky. There are some tiny bits, nothing much, but there are some good stuff. Especially the old fruit that we can use as bait in our traps later. So I just had a look to see if I forgot or missed anything. And we just have the jewelry under the bed left. So it's 2 a.m. We have 3 hours left. So we can do another run. And I'm waiting for him to shoot. So I take top side again. Last word. And then I decided, since he's gone, he brought the kid, I'm taking this with me. He doesn't need it anymore. And then we're head to the statue and start bringing things back. So I'm just moving. I just grabbed whatever I could on top there and brought it back here to our, I'm not sure if this is our main stash or secondary, but to the other stash. And then I went back for another run. We only have 1 hour left now, so it's time is start to run out. Brought the rifle and some other good stuff. Should have probably brought more wood. But we're good. I'm dropping it off and then decided what to bring with me. I could have probably made some wiser decisions here, but it won't disappear. We can go back here many times. So no injuries. We're all good. And now we have some really good things back home. Good thing is that we have a rifle and an automatic rifle, so we can now defend ourselves much better. And we were attacked, but we used 4 ammo to defend ourselves, so they didn't steal anything. And since it's day 9, we're gonna eat. So since Rick is sad, I actually decided to go with cooked meals, because maybe they will make him happier. And then I gave the other people canned food. They're slightly sick and slightly wounded, so I won't treat them. They will have to sleep it off. Then I headed downstairs. Since we have filters from the trade, I will use that and activate the rainwater collector. It's getting a little bit colder. It's 16 degrees centigrade, but it's nowhere near winter yet. So that is actually really good. I think some difficulty levels, you get the winter in day 4 maybe. This is fine for now, and we even have a burner up there. I made 2 new saw blades, so we have that for future nightly missions. And we still need a lot more wood and parts to be able to do any upgrades. But there is no panic. We have food. And now we have weapons for defending. So we need to upgrade the workshop and then build an alarm for the door. And then our neighbors come by. I got something for you. We live several blocks from here. We saw that you took refuge in this building, and since we're supposed to be neighbors, we decided to pay you a visit and say hello. We brought some veggies from our garden. Enjoy. So first I thought that maybe I could trade and give them something back, but I don't think that's possible. So we took it, and now we have a lot of veggies. And then I listened to the radio to see if there were any news, but there is nothing new. Everyone is sleeping, so I will end the day, and then it's time to go back to the supermarket because we had a lot of stuff left there, and there was at least one door that was locked, so we need to bring the crowbar. And since we killed the soldiers in the last episode, it's empty. So we will just collect all the things. As soon as possible, we stash it in the basement. And we also have the axe from a couple of days ago when we were here the first time. So we're going to use the axe to cut down some furniture to get even more wood and firewood. So at this supermarket, there are usually a lot of food, but not that many materials like parts or wood. So that's good to bring the axe. So here is our axe. And then I'm just moving everything over to this cabinet. I open up the door, and then there are two, looks like oil drums with things. And then we're just clearing the basement. We move everything over to one stash, and then I just have a look here so I didn't forget anything. And it's a steel bed over there, so we can't cut it. So we head upstairs, and then I know that there is some furniture over here we can take care of. You can see we have 5 hours left, 4.5, so we're just gonna take as much as possible, as fast as possible. And there are so many different scenarios with this map. I think it's 3. So that one that we had was 3 soldiers. And then there is another one where there is 1 soldier that is trying to do something bad to a woman. So if we took him out and we helped the woman, everyone will be happy from that quest. And then I think there is another one where it's empty. Then I had one last look up here, and there was nothing left. Grabbed almost everything here. I left some small stuff and then decided what to bring back. I left the axe since it's almost broken, and then as you can see there, we have some wood now, but there are almost no parts. So I left this and then headed for the exit. So this was a special little episode since the sound was broken. It wasn't recorded. So I will be back for the next episode, and hopefully the sound will be good on that one. Thank you very much for watching. Please come back for the next one. Bye-bye.